Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Will the Prime Minister please inform the House how the Morrison government's strong economic management is providing a pathway for the Australian economy to generate more jobs and to continue its strong recovery from the international COVID-19 recession?
The Prime Minister has the call.
Mr Speaker, I thank the member for Higgins, and it was good to be with the member for Higgins last week, visiting many of her small businesses in her electorate last week. But can I also acknowledge the former Prime Minister Rudd, who is in the chamber with us today, and particularly this week as we mark the anniversary of the Closing the Gap statement, which the former Prime Minister delivered from this very dispatch box, and we commend him, as we do each year, on that very significant contribution at that time. Mr Speaker, our economic recovery plan is working. Because today, Mr Speaker, we learned that the unemployment rate fell again, Mr Speaker. It fell to 6.4% from 6.6%. Mr Speaker, what that means is that in January there were 59,000 full-time jobs created in January. 59,000 full-time jobs were created in January. The underemployment rate declined further to 8.1%, Mr Speaker. That is the lowest equal level it has been at since June of 2014. Now, Mr Speaker, this now means that not 80% of the jobs have come back as a result coming back from the COVID-19 recession. 93% of the jobs lost during the COVID-19 recession have come back. That means 813,600 jobs have been added in the past 8 months, and pleasingly, Mr Speaker, women have taken up the majority of those more than 800,000 jobs. I'm sure the member for Higgins in particular is very pleased, and those small business owners in her electorate, like so many around this country. Mr Speaker, this is welcome news to all Australians to see Australians back in jobs. And that is building confidence in the comeback in the Australian economy that has been building month upon month upon month. And it's particularly pleasing because in January, as we all know, we went through the next transition, the next gear change on JobKeeper and on JobSeeker. And when that occurred, we saw 59,000 full-time jobs added to the Australian economy. Mr Speaker, the Australian economy is getting back up on its feet, and it can have the confidence that it will continue to receive the support, whether it's on the instant expensing initiatives, whether it's the overly successful home builder program, Mr Speaker, whether it's the work we're doing in manufacturing to build up that for the longer term. Mr Speaker, the tax cuts which are helping 11 million Australians around the country, as well as for small business. Over $250 billion sitting on balance sheets of households and of businesses, which will continue to flow through the economy as that confidence builds. The economic recovery plan is working, Mr Speaker. The comeback in Australia is well underway.